Alright. I think this should be good. Am I audible? Can you hear me? Uh, is it good? Is there not too much rasp or something? I don't know. I hope it's fine. I mean, the zero drop frames, that is very promising because I've never had that in any other stream, so. I mean, I think my changes that I made have worked, which is good. Hmm. I hope that this is fine and audible, and I still want that. Okay, yeah, I just want that. Alright. So is it good? Is it running fine? Can you hear me? Right, I should probably turn off the setup and turn on the actual content. Alright, that's good. Which one are you, by the way? Because I only know you people from your Twitter names, if that is, if you have a Twitter name, and you didn't just find this from the ether. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is fine. Alright. Let's, let's go. Let's just get into it. I'm using OBS, which is different than what I used to use. I used to use Streamlabs OBS, and OBS is much nicer than Streamlabs OBS because Streamlabs OBS is bad. There you go. Actually, I'll probably just keep that open or something. I don't know. Link the Twitch link and I followed it, so I kind of ended up here. Huh? Ooh, that is strange. One of my followers must have like put it somewhere. I don't know. One of these people. Hey! Also, the chat stuff shows up, which is nice. That's very, very appreciated. So it does work. I think this stuff will work. Alright, that's good. That's promising. That's not responding. That's not promising. Of all things. So if this works. I should have put the mod tag in. There we go. Alright. Yeah, quest updated, all that jazz. Alright. Good. And that thing, still no drop frames, which is better than any other time, so that's good. Oh, it's so weird working in this smaller resolution. Alright, well. Things making charcoal. That. I should make sure that these tools are fully leveled. That would be a good idea. Not fully leveled, just fully healed. Namely the shovel. And I kind of want to work on expanding this place, so yeah, that. And turn this off. Hardcore attempts. This is. Let's hope that I live. I mean, I haven't really gone far in hardcore GTNH, so I'm gonna hope that this one will go okay. I mean, this is my first try and I've already gotten a coke oven, which is fairly okay, but I mean, you can never count your eggs before they hatch, you know? You know. I'm just saying stuff. I have a bunch of curry rice, but that won't be able to subsist me for any long period of time. I'll have to, like... I'll have to end up picking up something else soon. So... Yeah. That won't last forever, but... It'll work. It'll work for... Like, a bit longer. Oh, I can eat it 3 more times before I have to switch. Even then, I have a lot of alternative foods that I would be able to use. Wow, this place looked a lot nicer than when I last remembered it. That's good. That's sweet. The thing is that all these trees are inordinately tall, so it's like difficult to mine them. It's annoying, at least, but also the flint axe chops stuff down slower than the Gregtech flint axe, which is doubly annoying. I forgot how annoying and bad the early game of Great Tech New Horizons is. And this is very bland and boring. So wait, did I... Yeah. Alright. So, yeah, there's the hide yellow. Okay, that's almost done. I can also claim the reward for the bed so that I get a door. I'm not sure what I would do with a door, but I might be able to do something. Oh my. Yeah, I still got plenty of stuff before I actually have to really care about food. But I'm going to start caring about food now so I don't have to end up caring about it. Hello! Onion soup, that's nice. It's always great. More food. How are you doing? I'm going to be seeing a lot of new faces today because the last time I streamed was when I had like 300 followers and now I have like 700.
Hell yeah, now we
hey,
got
thank you for following. Yeah, Totsamini, or however I pronounce it. I cannot pronounce Miko's first name.
Hell yeah, now we got business.
And thank you for following, so this is cool. I have never been able, like, I still have, yeah, your dick and balls, or whatever. It sounds so stupid saying it out loud. Mick and balls, that was right. Yes, I need to be quieter. Right. It's 11:30 p.m. for me, so, yeah. How are you doing? Yeah.
Hell yeah, now we got business.
Thank you for following Redaction. I mean, I'll probably be hearing that prompt a lot. I made that prompt up back in, like, July or something. No, even earlier. Probably more like July of 2 years ago. And I still like it. I still like the Bill Wirtz thing. I love it. It is beautiful. I'm going to keep that. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream forever, but if I do end up streaming, I'm always going to keep that. How are you doing? Bird action. I don't think I am ever going to change out the Bill Wirtz thing. It is too good. Right. Why was I mining this out so that I can, first off, establish a bit of a better base. Bill Wirtz is the embodiment of ADHD. I agree. I feel like, yeah, you're right. I need more berries. I should probably, Can't confirm, so can I. I'm going to complete this quest. Complete this quest. And, more importantly, complete this quest. Ta-da! Until I'm growing old, because I haven't looked much into Minecraft mod packs since 2015. I get that, yeah, no worries. It took me, like several months. Well, not several months. It was about, like, 2-ish years ago I got back into modded Minecraft. Because, originally, my only experience with modded Minecraft was probably your only experience a while back as well, which was Tekkit. And by Tekkit, I mean making nukes, which is not what Tekkit is entirely about. I can eat that, and that would be pretty good. I might eat this curry rice, though. I'm gonna just eat curry rice, since once I'm done eating this curry rice, I will literally not be able to eat curry rice for the next month. Or something like that. Approximately like that. Can you do anything with this ring? I can make that. Sure. That's exactly what I wanted to make. Oh my. I'm running a bunch of mods on an Eternos server. Oh god, Eternos. Ugh. You see, I am so glad that I should not have done that. I should have found an iron vein before doing that. Do I have any kind of, like, small iron ores? Garnet sand. Is that enough? No. Garnet sand is not enough for iron. So yeah, I should have held off on that. I got a bit ahead of myself. Let's speak again, thank you. It's going fine until you add the Dalek mod. Nice. Of course, it's always one mod that breaks everything. Yeah, I just should not have done that. I was a fool. An imbecile, if you will. And I'm gonna plant this apple sapling, and I'm probably gonna have to make another flint pickaxe, and then make. You made a severe lapse in judgment. Yes. Greetings, Hummel. Hello, Elite. How are you doing? Nerd, ass, bitch. I guess like adding 12 new worlds into the server was a bad idea. This place is like 80 different planets. It's fine. Hey, more trees. That's nice. I'm not a nerd ass bitch. Yes, you are. You're friends with me. If that makes you a nerd ass bitch. Yeah, so I just realized my huge error where I crafted a, well, I didn't craft it, I just made it. I made an iron thing. What terrain mod is this? OTG? RTG, Realistic Terrain Generation. Makes stuff look more realistic, I guess. There's also some biomes aplenty. There's a few different terrain mods, I think. Oh, yes. Alright, so I need to find places. I need to go mining. That is what I need to do. Okay, so as we all know, show asbestos. We may find an asbestos vein quickly. Like RTG, but it doesn't do rivers properly, which is awful. By the way, I'm going to make that flint pickaxe that I said I was going to make. How are you doing, Zircon, by the way? I did not formally talk to you. Well, I'm speaking horribly today. It's 11:30 p.m. Give me a break. Yeah. Zircon using Twitch. Impossible. It is impossible, but it happened. Single player world seems like it's fun. It might be, I don't know. I never played with the Dalek mod. I think like the only mod kind of like that I played with was the Creepypasta mod, which is interesting. I only use Twitch when people I care about are streaming. Yeah. That is a compliment, I guess. Is it a compliment? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I need to find out which, is that what everyone used Twitch for? That's kind of true. Okay, this is the ore chunk. Got it. So, yeah, there we go. Correction, friends. Alright. Alright, so, yes. So in like Rose streams, ooh, pyrite, that is iron. Pyrite is indeed iron, which means I have an iron ingot. Yay! What you making now? I'm making a mine. Okay, Miko, you don't know this. No one knows this, honestly. I have to teach everyone this, and that's a fine thing, because no one should know this off heart. GregTech ores spawn differently than, they should add Cerno to GTNH. They should. GregTech ores spawn differently than your regular old Minecraft ores. You can't just dig in a cave and find ores. You can do that, but that's ineffective. Instead, ores spawn in certain veins underground. Different types of ore chunks contain different amounts of ores. Yeah. This seems like it's going to be a chalcopyrite vein, which is actually pretty good since I want copper and iron. And it has both. I want to find a coal vein, though, since that would be especially good. Small iron ore. Just use X-ray, easy. No, don't worry. You shouldn't feel like a boomer. No one needs to know this. It's completely useless knowledge. And the only reason I know is because I've played these mods for, like, years. Not years. By the way, redaction, you said use X-ray? Thank you for the Goku mod. You said use X-ray? Here's the thing about that. GregTech ores are actually entities. So basically, you can't use X-ray because they kind of like procedurally generate, which is weird. It's very clever, yes. It's all a bunch of math, it's all a bunch of hoo-ha. You don't need to know it, you don't need to care about it. Just know that I'm being smart. Right? Cool. Reminds me of Roblox mining. Doesn't remind me of that. How are you doing, Ketsubin? The blocks only generate when you dig. Yeah, that's actually exactly how it works. Okay, yeah, that's probably more correct. Okay, bro, what about effect at E glowing 1000? That's not gonna work. I didn't mean they were actual entities. Rose in every game. Didn't Rose make Goku in The Sims? Okay. Okay, that is a cave, which is bad. Now, here's the thing. What is it? Miko, you know that I'm playing hardcore. This is hardcore. And, my goal is to not die. It's a pretty simple, pretty standard, pretty usual goal for people to have. I should farm. Ooh. I think I found the ore layer as well. But, like... Okay, it's just a flying spider. I can deal with this. By deal with this, I mean maneuver around it. By maneuver around it, I mean ignore it. Horrifying, yeah. Ignore it completely. So, do not dig that way. Thank you for telling me. Special Mobs is a great mod. One of my favorites. Oh, really? Caves do not intrude. Thank you. Okay, so how was I doing this? This is the cracker. Gotcha. Where's Dami? Hey, there we go. We have found ourselves our first ore vein, chalcopyrite. Zircon, can you tell us, I didn't call you a cracker. Zircon, can you tell us interesting information about chalcopyrite? I need to get back in, like, a minute. Yeah, tell us about the funny rocks. Be like a jester. And tell me about a rock. You're gonna get banned. Oh, you're right. Gonna get canceled off the Twitch platform. Oh, shit. Copper ore mineral name because people are stupid as hell and thought it was pyrite. Thank you. So basically, people thought that pyrite was gold, and then people thought that copperite was pyrite. When the gold is sus. Thank you for your insight, Nico. The gold mining iceberg goes deep. God, that's so stupid. I'm gonna plant these bushes because we don't actually have a lot of them. So, ergo, plant them. New Windigo series, the gold mining iceberg. I've wanted to make several iceberg videos before. I'm working with Carbonic Pikmin. You people don't know them. Well, some of you people might, but I know that some of you also definitely don't. I'm working with him on his Toho iceberg video. It's not going well. But yeah, okay, yes, right. I have a bunch of crushed pyrite and crushed pyrite dust. Yes. I have exactly 3 ingots of iron. An iceberg video about rare elements. There's only 118 of them. You can't really go that deep. It's a bit difficult. I remember seeing this chemical, I think it was like chemical compound iceberg that I thought was interesting. 1 level per element. No, that's genius. That's truly the innovation we need in our generation. Thanks. Oh, right. I have a bunch of charcoal. Duh. What do you think would be at the top layer of the element iceberg? My mom. What would the iceberg look like for hydrogen? Yeah, probably hydrogen. Oh, Lego DC Supervillains is currently being Fortnite the best-selling category on the PS5. It goes hard. Elements in general, silica. Oh, so are we silicon? Yeah. Or if we're talking about prevalence of elements, then it would have to be like, okay, so we have to like create some sort of rule list, like how we're going to classify elements on the element iceberg. Because are we going to do them like people would know it, or are we going to do like how often it's used in normal stuff, or are we going to do it like how likely is it that people know about it? Because like how are we going to classify our elements? Oh my god, you want to know what would be on the final tier of the don't eat silica gel. Do you want to know what would be on the final tier of the element iceberg? Do you want to know what would be on the final tier? Carbon or burger. That's not it. It would be elements in Shabilsky's star. You see, there's a star that is called Shabilsky's star, found by a Polish dude, if you couldn't guess. And basically, it is a bunch of elements with really, really low half-lives. And they're very heavy elements, like element 100, I don't know, I'm just gonna freeball something, 100, 109 or something high like that. And they decay very rapidly. So an idea that some scientists have proposed is in fact that very, very heavy elements are... New Half-Life Gregorian becomes Polish. People are amazing. People are geniuses. Basically, elements in Shabilsky's star are splitting apart, and they're very high, they're very large elements that we haven't even discovered yet, that are land in the island of stability. What the hell am I doing, by the way? What the fuck am I going to do? Right. Okay, yeah, go. Okay, okay. Farm pumpkins. I want to end up doing farming today, but I also want to get a bunch of iron so I can start doing farming good. Where is my copperite mine? God damn it. Thank you. Farm pumpkins. I need to farm stuff. That's one thing I need to do. I need to start farming. Because, like, I'm good on food for a while. I got plenty of onion soup. I got some large bacon sandwiches. I got plenty of curry rice. I have some ultimate stew at home. So I'll be fine for actually a pretty long while. But I want food. I want cotton. I want wheat. I want, I don't know, pussy or whatever. Something. I just want food. Yeah, you people shut up. You want what now? Ignore. I said nothing. You cannot legally say that I said anything. Gregory Technology bullied at school by John Carcat. Shut up. Forward to Jeff Bezos. Oh no. I am stricken down by Twitter. Twitter? I am stricken down by Twitch for being correct and based and red-pilled, as the kids are saying. We need new pills. What do you mean by that? Like normal pills or like you just want more pills? Because if you just want more pills, well, I can hook you up with a guy. Carbon pilled. Someone get Nagi into this stream. They can talk about carbon. Hey, one modifier. Nice. Thank you. Carbon's a pretty funky element. I'm gonna start talking about elements for a bit. Put an element in chat and I'll try and talk whatever I can about it. Estrogen pills. I also want that, but unfortunately estrogen is not an element yet. Zirconium. Unfortunately, I know nothing about zirconium. One thing I do know about zirconium, so I know stuff about zirconium. One thing I know. Okay. You people are going a bit fast for me. One thing I know about. Thank you, Miko. One thing I know about zirconium is that it is used in kind of crystalline lasers, I think. So don't quote me on this. Or maybe do quote me on this so you can ratio me on Twitter when I'm wrong. Hey, Trailer Mine, how are you doing? Manulinium, thank you. Clipping this as we speak. Alright, so this is basically like a press conference. Alright, gotcha. So, I know that zirconium, I think, maybe, zirconium is used as a laser-enhancing crystal. So, yeah, that's something about zirconium. Aren't zircon... That's zircon, not zirconium. I think zircon does have zirconium in it, but, yeah. Yeah, zirconium silicate. Yeah. They know that. They're interested in geology. Okay, so what was the second thing? Argon. Alright, how much time? 2 minutes. Cool. Argon. Argon is a pretty neat thing. It was the first noble gas actually isolated, I believe. That or xenon. So argon was the first noble gas to be ever isolated, which basically started the last period of the periodic table. And argon is also used, as you probably know, in light bulbs. Highly resistant to weathering. Yes, that is exactly it. And it's also, I can't remember. There was something to do with tin in it as well. It's a good thing. It's a cool mineral. It's very handy. Very, very handy. You can find some old-ass zircons in Australia. I think that, like, officially the oldest rocks in the world are in some sort of basalt basin in Canada. if I'm remembering this correctly. I could not be, but, you know, I hope I am. Rock. So yeah, Argon, first noble gas isolated, and I can have exactly one more purified rice before dying. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool in that regard. And another thing, yeah, it's all the stuff at the bottom of the ocean that matters. What was the next one? Iodine. Alright, iodine. Ignoring the funny bird guy, iodine is actually a pretty interesting element. Though that's true of most of them. All of them. You can date things the way you can do Kerwin 14 huge S times scales. And more accurately. That's something else you should add. Because zirconium is not quite as susceptible to, you know, things like changes in CO2 in the atmosphere in modern times compared to carbon 14. Zirconium, because no industrial processes really use zirconium, so it's good. It's handy. So yeah, iodine. The cool thing about iodine. So you might have been told that iodine sublimates, which means it turns directly from a solid into a gas. That is untrue. Uh, Iodine does not, in fact, sublimate. I'm sorry, iodine. I'm sorry you had to learn it this way. You don't sublimate. Iodine does not sublimate entirely. Which element would just explode when I try and pick it up? I mean, there are some elements that might make you explode when you picked it up. Yeah, basically about 10,000 years-ish. Oh, selenium, selenium. I think that's used in... I don't know much about selenium, but I know it's used by some superconductor companies. I think it's used in some sort of, like, computer electronics manufacturing in some way. Something like that. You want to rob the person on Twitch with zirconium as their name. You remember that there was this controversy a while back where, like, everyone was mad that this Twitch streamer called themselves Squid Games, like 3 years before Squid Games came out, maybe longer, 5 or 8. Because Squid Games is just like a regular Korean game, so they just called themselves Squid Game, and like everyone was fucking mad at them. It's completely unrelated. Squid Game, exactly right. Squid Game. What did you people think of Squid Games? Squid Game is also Splatoon. That is correct. Oh, movie. Fight them with H&S shampoo loaded into a fire truck. Okay. Parasite did it better. Yeah. I actually haven't watched Parasite, surprisingly. It was fun, but I predicted all the twists. How would you predict the old guy being alive? Okay, wait, that's a Squid Game spoiler. I should not have said that. Oh, also that. In order to Squid Game, pirate it. It's a very simple answer. Pirate it. I'm so predictable. You should not use free streaming sites. This is very illegal. Do not do it, please. Thank you. I love committing crimes. I should also mind the copyright in this vein as well. I think Squid Games is interesting. A lot of its anti-capitalist commentary was very, very, like, muddled. Getting cringe when the subtitles buffer like hell. I still use anime... Yeah, I still use Anime Kisa. Or Kisa... Not Kiss Anime. Anime Kisa, I believe, yeah. I still use that a lot. capitalist commentary from Ratchet and Clank. So do I. I'm so glad you agree. Hey, plus mining level. If I remember correctly, hentai is illegal in Australia. I mean, it's possible. I don't think that's like, yeah, nobody follows it, of course. I'm gonna enforce that. It's kind of hard to enforce a law like that. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, it's all those fucking stuck. Cool. I don't know. Cool. What can I use dense iron for? A super chest. Or pellets of RTG fuel. That's right. RTGs, yay. Go anime. Well, we all use our different sites to pirate stuff. Fuel value, 730 Minecraft days. What? 9 anime is good. 9 Minecraft? Okay, these... Oh boy. 9 anime is blocked in Australia. Wow. Molten niobium carbide. Awesome. It's also ZPM tier. Nice. It's good to know that radioisotope thermal... Oh, that one's only kind of difficult. It's MV. This one is, yeah, that's the EV part. Titanium, nanoprocessors, all that. That's a bit annoying. God, that stuff is so annoying. Anyways. Blink. I have enough iron now to, like, start doing stuff. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, like, turn all this iron into ore. Turn all this ore into iron. And then start doing a bunch of farming. Because right now I've done, like, just a bunch of hoo-ha. They still got lignite. How rude. It's all the Captain Harlock series. No idea what you're talking about. Right. I could end up doing that quest. I think there are some cactus biomes around here. Oh. What? Ayo. I mean, I guess that the stuff is unimplemented so far. But that's interesting. Yeah, I was clicking around seeing what the heck was going on. A bunch of shit. I do like that they did the chemical formulas differently now. Awesome. They still have classic GT++. All this stuff. Bee breeding. Oh wow, this bee breeding stuff is actually very easy. This is a very short tab. This one's a bit longer though. Paying the highest price, all the blood magic. Kill all the things. Yikes. Funny mods. Look, space. Racketeering. One of the first things he did was boot up mod Minecraft, and it's still laggy. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. If anyone is 60 to 100, though. Of course, Minecraft still runs laggily. even on high-end gaming PCs. It's because Minecraft itself is a poorly optimized game. What the hell is this? Only dangerous cliffs to fly off of. Tech can be a source of adventures. I think that is one thing, yeah. That is one downside to it. It can only use one core to process data. Which is not good. And I talked about this a bit a while back. Well, by a while back, I mean like 3 hours ago. I feel like this is like the main thing. Like, I feel like Mojang is intentionally like gimping Java in order to boost sales of Bedrock Edition. Because in order for them to get more money, because like, I mean, it's a conspiracy theory, of course, but like, I feel like it just kind of makes sense. Like, they're trying to unify it all, and to do that, they're just sort of like putting Java down in the gutter with all its like like, instead of trying to optimize Java, trying to make it actually be good to play with, they're instead running their own thing because they want more money. And it's easier to use money with the stuff. I don't know. Fucking, you get what I mean, hopefully. Mojang Conspiracy Iceberg. And we're going back to the iceberg talk. You know, I used to be making a lot of different iceberg videos. I still have like the script for a video game, for the disturbing video game iceberg. I'm gonna talk about that more and more. But I'm also working on Little Witch Academia iceberg that I found once. Thing is that iceberg image is kind of trash. The only game I know enough about is, and someone already did it. I made a Greg Tech iceberg a while back. It was kind of boring. Alright. Alright, there's a creeper there. Well, okay, I knew there was a creeper there. I don't know what I was saying. Gotcha. Creeper down. Love live iceberg. There has to be one of those. There just has to be. There's no doubt in my mind about it. But yeah, I don't know what. I looked at the Little Witch Academia iceberg because, you know, I was doing it. And one thing that I found was kind of bad about it. A lot of the entries were just like hentais. Like, literally, some of them were just like, you search it up and you just find a link, to a doujin of it. And it's just like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do conspiracy theories, not like this boring crap. Yeah. Basically. Well, no, not exactly like that, but more like the name of it. It was stupid. Crap porn, why aren't you laughing? Exactly. It's their thought process. Man, of course, Curtis told up. That's probably how they think of themselves. I used to be one of those people where there's like all that dumb shit. And then I was like, no, it's not. Not inherently. You gotta have it be it's all about the punchline. Porn post. Do not do that here. But, I mean, yeah. It's about drive. You gotta be fully dedicated to it. I guess. That's, sure. About flour. I don't know what that has to do with it, but sure. But yeah, like, it's boring. Stay hungry or devour. Sure. I'm trying to find more trees. I'm on Terra Jumbo Yohane Nesaberry. It's gonna cost like $200. Try and make the most. Who's gonna do that? I don't know. I think that's probably already out there. You know, everything's on the internet, so there's gotta be something like that. There's gotta be something to fill that niche. When will they make lesbian harem anime? You know? That isn't... I'm surprised that is even a genre of tweet. But I have seen it more than once. Toho anime, then. Well, I mean... Does the Secret Ceiling Club anime count? Maybe-ish, kinda? Maybe the Secret Ceiling Club anime counts. You know how I found that book that was a published Raylo fanfic? Which one was that? I heard of that once, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, right, I remember, yeah, you showed it once. Yeah. I think I'm thinking of a different one. A different published Raylo fanfic. Yeah, I remember. It had that fucking, like, postage stamp on it that was like, this book is a Raylo fanfic, but real. You know, you're not wrong. Yeah, it is sadistic, yeah. Hey, coal ore. That's actually really good. That means that there's coal somewhere around here. My pickaxe is broken. That's why I can't mine that. I want an anime where Raisin is just fucked up and evil. Because I feel like that would be nice. Sometimes would think Homestuck designs were OCs. Remember when I thought that something that was Homestuck was Dream? Okay, not KKHDA. So you'd find Homestuck fan art everywhere. I absolutely don't remember that time. I don't know what Homestuck was. I didn't know what Homestuck was. The only time I ever heard of Homestuck was like before like the past 2 years was like when I was in my Undertale phase. And you know, I was kind of weird because most people would have their Undertale phase be on like Amino or Tumblr or something. My Undertale phase was in the YouTube comment section. I used to do Mario roleplays in the comment section. Yeah. This was with speedrunners on Twitch. Yeah. Get that. So what are we gonna do? I never had an Undertale phase. God bless you. I kinned the spider. So did I. Looking back at it, that might have been a not cis thing to do. Thinking about it again, that isn't very cis. Fall into it. You know, God, I remember that joke that was going around where it's like, of course that trans woman knows everything on Jeopardy. She's a trans woman in her 30s who's into tech. Yeah. It's people making strips of sands voiced by Critical. I remember, like, my Undertale phase coincided with my nutritional value, -75%. This literally will kill you. Yeah, no, not using that one. My Undertale phase coincided with my, like, anti-cringe phase. You know. People would pitch up Critical and say that was what Dave Strider sounded like. I feel like people shouldn't exist. Good to know nothing ever changes. Nothing ever changes. Everything stays the same. And no good things happen. I mean, I'm done. 1, 2. Entree. Oh, this is the ore chunk. Okay. Oh, this is the center. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm just trying to chance now. That's just kind of how it goes, I guess. Maybe. I mean, like, half of the non-binary people I know are called Chris, so... Cool to know. Okay. Chris Deltarune. Yes. Chris from Deltarune. To me, it's kind of just like the same thing. Also, like, at least 70% of the trans women I know are named Marisa in some aspects, so... I don't know. Maybe that's also a comparison to make. What's this? Sweet now. Thank you. Reverse my diamonds. It's gonna be scuffed when chapter 3 to 5 come out, because, like... Probably banning. At least... No thing. I'm not buying followers. I would buy... then went to bed. Buy these nuts. What's that RuneScape image that's buying GF? That would be what I'd do. I don't think I've completed a single quest today. I have been, like, mining and mining and mining, and that is it. The beginning of Greg Tech New Horizons is slow and boring. ABC for cute GF. Yeah. Buying GF. You know, one thing I heard a while back was that, like, it was, like, when Venezuela was all in the news, and, WTB. What does WTB mean? I'm sorry, I don't know. Is that... Yay, it's done! Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Those are all boring. Get this. Emeralds! Sure. want to buy. Gotcha. Yay, I got iron and I can move on. Bye. Like Realm of the Mad God. You all know, the only MMO I ever played was Superhero Squad Online. Like, I used to always play that, and it was like a browser game where, like, I am not gonna play Final Fuck. I swear to God. Anyways, the only MMO I ever played was, free trial up to level 6. Up to level 6. Nice. Yeah, Superhero Squad Online, which was... Yeah. I used to play Roblox RPGs a lot. They weren't very good. Heaven's Sword, no less. Who just... Nice Russian. Anyways. Yeah, that happened with mine as well. I played Toontown. I think... okay, apparently I played MMO, but MMO. Apparently I played Club Penguin, but I remember literally none of it, so I'm gonna say that I never played Club Penguin before. It was awful. He did it for scientific reasons. Isn't that why we do everything? Okay, so... Hey, another modifier. Let's play Club Penguin and Pirates Online and VMK. You can age me by this alone. Aren't you like 23, Zircon? Spooky noises. I remember I used to do Minecraft quote-unquote YouTube videos. By Minecraft YouTube videos, I meant I would record a video on my iPad. Kindle, actually. And by record, I mean I would, like, angle my Kindle up to my computer and play it that way. Which is... I don't know if you know that. It's not a very effective thing to do, but whatever. Who cares? It worked when I was like 6. By 6, I mean probably more like 9. Anyways, so yeah, I would make Minecraft YouTube videos, and I remember one time I was making one, and I was like, those sounds are not that scary. Anyways, I'm gonna end it here because I'm scared. Now I'm just like, not that. I'm smart, and I'm sexy, and I have pronouns. Do you people have pronouns? Maybe, okay. I feel like this is gonna end up intersecting my days. No, that's not gonna be it. Yeah, that's my base, so. Did stuff change? Oh, no, it's XZ thing. Okay. So, yeah, the chunk grid is kind of shifted. Alright. So I'm not an idiot. And it wasn't changed. It's just weird in this specific instance. Hey, Cassiterite sand. Cool. It's actually not bad. Zircon, tell us an interesting fact about Cassiterite. Now. Our little puppet. Gonna go to sleep at 6 a.m. Oops. See ya, Katsu. Yeah, it contains 10. By the way, who are you? I didn't bother asking that, but like, uh, who are you? Sorry if that's a weird question. Katsuben. Contains tin. One thing I know about cassiterite is that it's like the only tin-bearing ore that can be mined. It's like the only tin-bearing ore that ever forms, so yeah. Yes, it was aimed at you. I know everyone else here, I just don't know you. I just follow you on Twitter. Oh, yeah. I want... Okay, fine, whatever, who cares? I do care, but I'm not care enough. Good night. Ah, beautiful. Just what I wanted. And I got like that. So, yes. I have been recognized. I am happy. Hello, redacted. I only had 19? I think that's enough. No, doesn't it take like 48? 16. I'm fine. High altitude tin cassiterite. This is... Okay, no. This is just the cassiterite sand vein. That's a different one. Yeah. Yeah, cassiterite is like the only tin forming ore that exists. Like, you don't really find tin in any other ore, so. Falls down back. Quintuple tin alloy, yeah, tin. You want to cut rocks so badly right now. I get it. Oh. Huh. Alright, that's interesting. Vein stats, yeah. And then you look in here and see what you get in terms of pure ores. You can get cassiterite dust, tin dust. This cassiterite dust you just smelt, can't you? Yeah. The workshop was closed for the holidays. Oh, you can get zirconium by sifting it. What? You can get zirconium by sifting cassiterite ore. Like you pulverize it and then sift it? How does that work? Like that? Okay. You can get zirconium this way. And zirconium is handy because you can get zirconium plates, which allow you to get molten zirconium. Elemental skin. That's not very important. I'm sorry, Zircon. I think zirconium is completely useless. Interesting. you get an error. How does that feel? Look for zircon and dates in box, maybe. You can get red zircon, you can get cubic zirconia. This is the thing that I... What? Hello? What the hell does this mean? Oh! These are all the recipes that these ones can do. Okay. Oh, you can scroll down to see it all. Gotcha. And these are the same color. Aqua, blue topaz, opal. It's all the same thing. A purple lens is only tanzanite. Does muscovite exist here? Oh, I bet you it does. Oh, it doesn't. It does not exist. I'm sorry to tell you. Wait a second. There's no fucking way. They added railcraft tanks. Search mica. Mica definitely exists. No, mica. Pretty standard. Mica, 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 mica. You get a bunch of mica. They seriously added railcraft tanks? What? I didn't even know you could do that. They just did. What? Okay, so originally there were only the iron and steel tanks, and now there's an aluminum and stainless steel, and you want to make Muscovy glass. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. Is there any, like, quests for that in the multi-plot goals? I'm looking. No, there is nothing. That's just so weird, though. Why did they do that? There was no reason for that. But they did it. You can make palladium tanks as well. Because why not? Or osmium tanks. Or neutronium tanks. That's interesting. Make neutronium tanks, sure. Awesome. Great idea. Absolutely lovely. Oh my god. Well, that's interesting. That's so weird. This counts as a pink lens, so it does that. A green lens. A red lens is all this stuff. Wood's glass lens. And the glass lens is all these things. Cool. Precision laser engraver output. Ah, gotcha. I wonder how those compare to the super tanks of those two. Hello, Logos. How are you doing? The super tank. I'm gonna assume that they'd be better. I don't know. 7:30 a.m. and I'm still not asleep. I should just change continent at this point. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's 1:30 a.m. Oh my god, they did that. Oh my god, wow. This makes literally no sense, but that's impressive. What? What the hell did they do? Has circuit assembling recipe. Circuits overview. Okay, so it's got this shit. Awesome. Okay. Okay. So it's not like a crafting guide. It's more of like a... Got it. Previous circuit in line, current circuit in line, next circuit in line. Okay. Recipe fluid inputs. Oh, and this is kind of the crafting guide-ness of it. It's like for this thing, you would need, not that. That! That makes perfect sense. Okay, I understand it. Looking up here, but I can also get this nano processor. And then, oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I love this. What the hell are these new JEI tabs? Jesus Christ. What did they do? They're completely ludicrous. Same to your wetware stuff. Jesus Christ. And that shows you, like, how to make it. Alright. Recipe requires clean room. Only has a circuit assembling recipe. Got it. And this shows you the circuit assembling recipe. Alright, I understand that. It's a bit weird, but it's interesting, certainly. It interests me. Oh, did they... Yeah, they have this, and now it takes a screwdriver now, doesn't it? Wait. A bunch of aluminum for these ones. God. Now you can just, like, see this entire thing, which is completely insane. And yeah, you get the best circuit in the game. The UEV bio mainframe. Cool. Yeah, that's it. Just it. And then these nano circuits, right? Something. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this cave now. Maybe not yet. Guess what? I did not die. Christmas. Jesus Christ. That was like the most horrifying thing that has ever happened to me. Alright. That was a bit horrifying, but should be fine now. Hopefully. No jump scares? No jump scares. What am I marking this? What was in here? Yeah, considerate sand. God, that was terrifying. Alright. Let's go, though, because now I got some sand. Alright, got it. Boom, first proper farming plot. Alright. Okay, what am I going to do? I want to find a village. I think that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to try and find a village. It's going to be risky, but I'm going to try. If I die while doing it, then whatever. It's a... Yeah, I don't care about that. If I die, then I won't return here. I will just die, so... Yeah. I'll make a steak sandwich, though. That'll help. Let us go. Commence on an adventure. And also bring ourselves so that... Yeah, it's fine, because if I die, then well, I die, so... It doesn't matter what I bring along with me. It's like Sword Online, except not. Alright, so. Goal is to find a village. Oh, it's under your bed. What do you do to help? Kill him. I always want to find villages first because, like, it gets weed and stuff, so it's always nice to have. It's always extremely nice to have a village, close by. Or a village that you know is where. Yeah, maybe. I want a village, okay? That's all I want. Oh, witchery Stonehenge thing. I don't know what these things are even called. They're good. They sometimes have okay loot, which is, you know. Just don't want to be near them during the night. I think that's just a random witch. Coal manganese. Okay. That's fine. I think that's just a coven witch. So that's fine. I care about that. It's not even one of those cool, spider trees. It's just a regular tree. Though I do think I need great wood for something. So I found the fireplace. So more mallowberry, I believe. That's what that is. This seems to be a fairly cold area. I say that. This is an RWG Hot Plains. But I think this is a very cold place. There's a tundra and then there's a coniferous forest, so... I'm not expecting to find one soon, but I'm gonna keep trekking on. Hopes there's something. Could also be one in one of these deserts. I think I'm gonna actually follow the desert, yeah. I just need to worry about getting back. I have plenty of dire wolves. I don't have plenty of dire wolves. I have plenty of food, so hopefully if I take it slow, I should be able to come back with ease. Yeah. Hello. That's a bit disturbing. Why are all my worlds? I either get very lucky with villages and find like 3 in the first day, or I take like 10 hours to find 1. It's always extremely annoying, but I can bear it. Very nice. Yeah. Oh! There's one of those Tomcraft things. That's interesting, actually. It's actually really interesting. Oh, Silverwood Tree, that's good. So I can finish off that. Yep, there's Thaumcraft. I'm gonna hope I will live this. I should live. Alright. Did not die. Good. Ooh, 82 meteor. That's neat. I'll mark it. I guess. Is that another 82 meteor? I think that's just oil, though. Maybe I just saw the meteor and not any Thaumcraft place. I feel like that's what happened. Alright. How are you doing? Coven Witch. Alright. Redwood Forest. It's actually not a bad place. 'Cause I can finish off that. Alright. How are you doing? Coven Witch. Alright. How are you doing? Coven Witch. Alright. Redwood Forest. It's actually not a bad place. 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 It's actually not a b Alright. Blackberry bush. I'll kill some cows around here because I need to redo that with our armor quest. Oh my Christ. The fact that they explode is literally the most annoying thing. Alright. I have like no idea. It's not very promising that there's going to be a village in this direction. I hope there comes up something. This is a temperate rainforest. Oh, there's a temperate rainforest with the citrus forest. Got it. Alright. Oh, I haven't found any aluminum. Okay, well, now I have. Didn't really think about that, but no, I haven't found much aluminum gravel yet. So I don't think it's very necessary, but something. Nothing. Alright. Anything? Nothing. This is so annoying. Ah, God. I don't think I'm going to be finding a village. I don't think it's going to be possible. It can't be easy at all. I'm going to go a different route, but I'm probably going to be just heading back home at this rate. God. I hope there's one somewhere nearby, but I'm not going to look for one right now. It's pretty boring to do that, so I don't know. A lot of the stuff that I have to do upcoming is very boring. Because I just need to, like, get my bases, get my grasps, so that I don't die instantly. So I'm gonna need to, like, do a lot of food stuff. I'm probably just gonna have, like, one day where I spend exclusively on that. Is that maple? Yeah. Don't have any bones. Alright. Alright, see a redaction. Alright. Temperate rainforest, tropical rainforest. Wet. A temperate rainforest is more rain than a wet river. Alright. So I can back up. Did it back up? Yeah, it did back up earlier. Yeah, 2 times. Yeah. I doubt there's gonna be a village anywhere, so just head back. Alright. GTNH grind set. Exactly right. Hello again, Morpheon. It's been some time. Lord. I don't know. Maybe I just got reinvigorated. Maybe I just realized how to actually set up a stream properly. How far have you gotten in hardcore? This is a different thing. I should actually explain what this is, because it's not the hardcore that I was doing last time. So, here's something. I know a few Japanese GTNH players, because surprisingly, that is a very bustling community. And they basically have started this challenge where the goal is to, between the days of January 1st to January 15th, just get as many quests done as possible in GTNH hardcore. Uh, yeah, person with the most quests done wins. Yeah, you get it. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I've just been. Ooh, right. Leave those guys alone. Ooh boy. They're following me. That's good. I should keep vigilant. Don't want that happening. That was close. Wasn't very close. It's cool. Does the Japanese community interact much with the English ones? Not from what I know, no. I'm basically the only, like, cross bridge to my knowledge. But I might be wrong. They definitely know about it, but, yeah. So, yeah, basically complete as many quests as I can in GTNH, and yeah. I'm actually not doing good. Pioneering. I'm actually, like, I did most of these quests yesterday. I got the coke oven yesterday, and I've basically just been kind of doing nothing. I tried to find a village, and that went very unsuccessfully, so I'm just kind of returning back, and, what would I don't know, farming, probably. I'm probably just gonna be farming for the rest. I really have nothing else more to do. At least I can do at this current rate, because I want to at least secure some type of food. I mean, I could also end up making a tinker's oven, but no, I don't want that. I probably should make another coke oven, though. That would be a good idea. You know, maybe that is what I should do next. I should make a coke oven and tinker's smeltery, as well as start doing farming. I don't know, that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking of having most of my... Don't forget mud for mud armor. Easy quest. I haven't found any mud, so, yeah. I did craft the wooden armor, and I tried to get the leather armor quest done. The thing is that it's first a retrieval task, and then a crafting task. So I didn't get that quest. Which is sort of annoying, but whatever. But yeah, like, these first days are pretty much just gonna be, like, play the game normally, but hardcore. Well, I say first days. This isn't a regular survival thing. It's hardcore, so there's always the chance that I'm going to die lingering, but hopefully that doesn't get... That doesn't... Is the piston quest line still craft? I don't know. I think so, though. I think that is still how it is. By the way, I can actually complete another quest now. Because I can go to coins. Get this. Oh, it's Explorer and Farmer. Yay! Got it. That was easy. Kind of. All these chests are filled, though. Do repeatables count? I don't believe so. If so, that's broken. I don't believe the repeatables count in quests. I don't believe they're counting that. Oh, I can make iron armor. That would be neat. That's probably a good idea since it's hardcore, so I'm probably gonna do that. What was it? It's Steam. It's this thing. Yep, it's still craft. Great tech. Hey, Kat, how are you doing? I'm glad you stopped on by. Uh-huh. Gregory, and hello, Gudak. Nice bottles are enchanting, Greg. I'm glad we are all on agreement. Gregory, do you see the small vent on the floor? Nice. Good jokes. By the way, this is my first time seeing GTNH. You've never seen GTNH before? That's surprising. Also, I'm gonna probably DM someone. Man, I was guessing you've probably seen it once, but I guess not. Well, I mean, I guess I technically have seen it, but not like... You haven't really watched someone play it. The memes, all that, yeah. Stuff everyone makes fun of. I remember, there's this person I know, This person I know, and I'm more familiar with GT6 anyway. Oh, okay. Ooh. See, my issue is that it's still 1.7.10. Play with 1.12.2 modded for a few years now. I can't do that. What was it? What was I saying? What was I thinking? I can't remember. I had some sort of thought going on in my head. Kind of just like dropped. Oh yeah. So it's more of a different with how the mods work in the game occurrence since I'm just used to the newer version. That's kind of the same thing with me because I'm working on making a 1.12.2 Greg Tech pack, so I kind of have to both balance my mind between, 1.7 Greg Tech and 1.12 Greg Tech. But they've kind of become similar nowadays, so it's not horrible to deal with. Thermal 1.7 and Thermal 1.12 are completely different. They are? I didn't think they were. I didn't think they were extremely different. It's pretty different. It does have different things to it, you're right. But I wouldn't... It's not very different. Small, subtle changes that contribute... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty right. That's about... That's a better array. 1.16 is probably the most different it's ever been. I don't know. I haven't played with mods past like 1. Yeah, basically there was this one server I was in that was 1.14, and that's probably the highest modded version I've ever played decently enough. And even then I didn't play much of it. I am a boomer in every sense possible. Darn kids with their creates and their waffle between versions, probably. Yeah. Darn kids with their creates and their... What's that mod that replaced Craft Tweaker? J something? I can't remember. You know the one. CubeJS, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Data packs. Not data packs. Data packs are trash. Okay, data packs are trash. That is my personal opinion. But it's also a personal fact of mine, so screw you. Or something. I don't know. I should, like, forest out this area. Computer craft is on both versions. Oh, yeah, you're a computer craft player. Oh, yeah, what I was saying. There's this person I know, Christy, and, they basically are like, so one time I was like, you know, if I get you people to versus the Sigma user with a bunch of alt accounts and scripts. So there's this person, Christy, and I basically made a joke one time where I was like, if you people tried out a mod pack because of me, you are legally allowed to kill me, you know, because funny, I guess, maybe, I don't know, and I don't know exactly how it went, but basically Christy like posted the image of the door recipe from Greg Tech, you know, the terrible one. Everyone's favorite door recipe in the game. Wow. Oh my god. The Pog. It's not even that bad. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's not even that bad. But whatever. Sure. There's way worse recipes. But yeah, whatever. Who cares? Just wait till they see pistons. Exactly right. People are scared of crafting tools, I think. Ooh. Lost pixels? No drop. Oh! My kilobytes per second is 500. That is not good. I don't know what's going on. It was at like 3,000 earlier. What the heck? Hold on a second. I don't know what caused the bitrate to drop so rapidly. Set. Weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It says that it's not dropping frames. It says it's just dropping the fucking quality. Which is also not very good. I don't know. I'll fix it another time. I hope it's not going to be too terrible. It should be coming back up, I think. Looks like it is. OBS moment. Maybe. I don't know. This thing is being weird. Like, I thought it was good like a few hours ago. Not a few hours. Just a while ago. But no, apparently it's not, and it's being weird and shit, and yeah. Streaming is terrible. None of you should try it. Anyways, so I planted all of them. Let us break some potatoes. This is a way of getting potatoes that doesn't have you till the ground. Let's break one last leafy garden. Cool. Man, reminds me of Linux. It's no real game. Spice leaves, tea leaf. That's interesting. I can use that. Oh yeah, I can do that quest thing. Also, peanuts. Peanuts are a very good early source of food because you can basically combine it with any fruit and you got a sandwich. It's perfect. So that's going to be one of the food things I'm going to farm. Peanuts. Because you just, like, do one thing and you get a sandwich. Is extremely simple and very good. Spice leaves, also going to do that. Spinach, I'm going to put around the center because you can make beef Wellington with it, which is very good. Can put tea leaf in there. Most of the rest of these I'll just save. Alright, gourd garden, herb, I already did that. Berry garden I want to do. And yeah. And then I'll kind of decide from there. Yay, cup of tea. Man, with physical agriculture, I just sit around and play Farming Simulator. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm way more beta female? I don't know. Oh, I don't even have all that stuff. I don't even have any raspberry or blueberry bushes. It's garbage. But I'm actually almost done with this quest tab, which is nice. So how do crafting tools in this version? When they break, they break. That is, when they break, they are broken. They are gone. They disappear. Bit harsher, but it's more like Minecraft, so it's whatever. Use your hands, become a monk. I don't think that's what monks do. I don't know who taught you that. I don't think that's what a monk does. Yeah, no, when they break, they break. I mean, GTNH is a farming simulator filled with spaghetti monster. That's about right. Cool. Monk mod where you can just have your hand be a diamond pickaxe. I don't think that's what monks do, though. I don't think monks are just, like, pickaxes. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's true. I don't have any leafy gardens. Well, I hope those give me a few. You know, you're right. I'm not a monk. I shouldn't talk like I know what monks do. Mushroom. Yeah, I love the mushroom garden because it drops like 3 things. It's beautiful. It's incredibly essential. Yay, we got our first food plot out. Done. Cool. Get 1 tea. Awesome. I mean, I could make a few berry medleys. Wouldn't be too bad. Too hard. I got plenty of blackberries, plenty of that stuff. I need to start getting actual berry bushes, though. Hardcore, you should try set up a base on Mushroom Islands. Since if you don't know, hostile mobs don't spawn on Mushroom Islands. Don't think Mushroom Islands spawn in GTNH, though. Because Mushroom Islands require an ocean, right? Oceans don't spawn in GTNH. So, I don't think that's possible. Okay, so it's a full reset thing. I didn't actually know that. I didn't actually know that's how the food system in GTNH worked by default. It's a full reset thing. Where if you eat 10 foods, it fully resets all of your hungers. So, yeah. It's cringe, I know. Anyways, I'm going to make a... Well, have you ever played Skyblock Wool? I am not playing Skyblock. This is not a Skyblock pack. Alright, I'm gonna make another coke oven. If I can. I'm probably actually gonna not. So, what should I do? I'm going to mine in the copperite vein, actually. If I got some torches on me. Because I need some copper. What else, Skyblock Island? I used to want to make this pack I called not pack, just regular map. I wanted to call Biome Block, where it was like Skyblock, but there were different biomes. It was terrible. Thank God environmental tech exists. Environmental tech is cool for the first 2 or 3 tiers. Then it becomes overpowered. That's my hot take of the day for environmental tech. I wanted to put environmental tech in GT Otherworlds, but I realized that like there was already plenty of Gregicality machines that did like what environmental tech did, but Greggier. So I was like, no. No, probably not. It's probably not necessary. It's not necessary in the first place, but it's definitely not necessary. Greg. Yeah, Kat, you never played with Greg Caldy or stuff, did you? Aside from being a GTC add-on. Yeah, that's right. It is a Greg Tech Community Edition add-on. The devs kind of. I should explain because I think I like told some people about Greg Tech Community Edition Unofficial, which is like a new project and how cool it was. But oh, good. The issue is that the iron is such an easy place to go, but not that one. This is gonna be difficult because I got to like mine like a copyright in a place that's safe. Okay, so ooh, that ain't good. This entire copper area is pretty unsafe to mine in. I'm gonna do it though. If I die, then whatever. I'm actually gonna be pretty pissed if I die. So, okay, yeah, explain Greg Caldy. Cool. Greg Caldy, yes, it is just a Greg Tech Community Edition add-on. It basically added a bunch of late game stuff to Greg Tech, very similar to Greg Tech 5 and the Greg Tech New Horizons late game. Yeah, you get it. The devs were kind of peeved at regular Greg Tech Community Edition because it's bad and dumb, and they like take no like it was a community mod and there was like no input from the community, so they were like, let's make our own thing, and they did, and it's Greg Tech Community Edition Unofficial, and it's basically a complete rework of Greg Tech Community Edition from the ground up, and it has a lot more stuff. Okay, I assume it's like IC2 on crack. You're not entirely wrong. Greg Tech was originally made because IC2 wasn't getting updates, so yeah. Gotta love it when the community takes their own mod bat, yeah. They're all just... And it's just... its beta version was just released, and basically I'm acting as also one of the test dummies, except in my own mod pack, because... Well, I'm not gonna... Okay. How do I explain it? I'm guessing that the first release of GTOW won't have Greg Tech Community Edition Unofficial in it, but it's planned to end up having it in it, so... But yeah, so now they're working on it, and it's a lot... There's a lot more customization options in it. Like, for example, I believe you can make your own elements in it. You can make your own elements because that originally wasn't a feature in Greg Tech Community Edition. And also, more importantly, you can change the harvest levels of the ore. Originally, I had a friend of mine make a mod so that I could even do that, and it wasn't even that difficult. They just didn't have that on for some reason. Yeah, I feel like, well, I mean, you could make materials, but you couldn't give them elemental signatures. So, like, you know how Draconium in GTNH, if I look at Draconium here, you'll see that Draconium, the Greg Tech Draconium, has chemical formula D. Just simple D. And then, well, you couldn't do that in, yes, 1.7 Draconic. Or Awakened Draconium as D thing. D asterisk. Sure. D. Just the powerful D. It truly is very menacing. It's crashing. So yeah. So it was just D. You couldn't do that in GTNA. You couldn't do that in Greg Tech Community Edition. What do you use these things for? Oh, awesome. Historic Singularity. Eternal Singularity. 1 Infinity Chest. Awesome. cool. Very cool. Love your game. So yeah. You couldn't do that in GTCE. You couldn't make like Draconium be D. That's why you don't see it in FTB interactions. But now you can, so that's cool. Also, did you see what they did with the GregTech New Horizons 2.1.20? This is very cool. I think what they did was extremely awesome. Look at this. I think this is very, very pretty. I like it. Yeah, they made a bunch of shit. They made a absolute crap ton of shit. They made a bunch of different custom NEI pages. It does, yeah, it takes a bit to understand. Like, you get the GregTech lenses machine, NEI custom diagram. Could use some onboarding. There's some pretty cool stuff, like these are the same color lenses, these are the outputs, these are the inputs. So it does kind of explain it. Yeah, IV circuit, like you would see, okay, for the Elite Nano computer, I need to make it using this. And it needs a clean room, and it can only be made in a circuit assembler. And then it can be used to make a nanoprocessor mainframe, but it takes nanoprocessor assemblies. These things take nanoprocessors, all that. And these are the regular default, what is it? Regular default, stuff. What is it? What was I saying? Regular default. These are the recipes for in the circuit assembler. This is how you craft it in a circuit assembler. So you don't have to just, like, look over here. Gonna bounce for now. See ya, Goodock. Yeah. So it's very cool. And there's also similar stuff with, like, if I search up aluminium and go here, you can see GregTech material parts, which is very handy, and GregTech material diagram, which I think is also pretty cool. I feel like they should improve the tool materials screen, though, since this is kind of annoying. There's also something very interesting that they did. Alright. Yeah, the material diagram is super cool. I love it. I think that's in GregTech Community Edition unofficial as well. So, Kat, do you know the default tanks? Or, actually, Orphean. Yeah. Orphean and Kat, do you know the default tanks in Railcraft? The default large tanks that you have in Railcraft, you know? The ones you would probably assemble in, like, the early game to just store steam or stuff. Yeah, the multi-block tanks, just iron and steel, right? No. They added more tiers. They added aluminum, they added stainless steel, they added titanium, they added tungsten steel, they added rhodium? Palladium. They added palladium, they added iridium, they added osmium, and they added neutronium. I don't know why you would use these, but, I mean, it looks cool, I guess. Maybe you can make things that are more than just the TFFT. So maybe they even push that one back. I think that's actually very nice because I very much like the Railcraft tanks. So I was kind of annoyed that you could only make, like, the steel ones. Though I think having neutronium ones is a bit... I don't think they did. Yeah, they seem to be the same. I was spoiled by Chromaticraft's crystal tank, personally. Yeah. I personally really like Mechanism's dynamic tanks. I like them a lot. In fact, that's the main tank storage that we're using in our pack. Dynamic tanks from Mechanism. So, yeah. Alright. Sounds like it's made for pure vanity then. 10 trillion UUM liquid. That's about the purpose of tanks, though. You just show off your super cool amount of liquid. Hi, Cave Spider. Could have gone better, but I'm not gonna die. It's gonna get awfully close to death. So the crystal thing's deal is that you have a controller and a tank glass block. Each glass add increases the size exponentially. So you get very big tanks very fast and also a freeform multi-block. That sounds neat. It sounds unbalanced as all hell, but it sounds neat. Oh, I want 4 more copper and then I can complete that quest. Yeah, well, it's chromatic craft, so... I've never played with chromatic craft. You spend real life sanity. Oh my. Sounds fun. Sounds like Great Tech New Horizons, honestly. Except you also spend real life sanity, so... Okay, how do I make berry medley now? I need to make with 4 different berries. That's garbage. It is so opaque to get into. I source code die frequently when you get into it. How far have you gotten generally now? I'm, with the help of someone I know called Guagua, shouts to Guagua, by the way, I was scared of the rain. With the help of Guagua, I, got to about HV. Like, I've made several HV motos. We're just having an issue of, like, power. Because I want, like, I'm using biodiesel for power, and I'm not sure if that's going to be, like, enough. Even automatically getting biodiesel. Because it might just not be coming in fast enough, so, nah. But I hope to do some more with, the regular Great Tech New Horizons soon enough. Not wanting to join the benzene gang. I'll be honest, now. I may end up joining the benzene gang later. Maybe I'll have benzene as, like, supplemental. But no. Not really feeling the benzene gang. Benzene gang to me just feels like an ad hoc Steam gang. Which, if you're part of the Steam gang, you're insane. Not wanting, yeah. Yeah. I still want to see if anyone will... I'm just Diesel Gang, didn't even bother with biodiesel. I get that. I was originally planning on that as well, but nah. The only oil vein I found was huge. Join the Steam Gang, there are dozens of us. Yeah, no, Steam is massively nerfed in GTNH. What I learned is that one steel boiler running at full speed can power 2 HV steam turbines. So, yeah. Take that for what you will, cat. I know that the meta, if you can call it a meta, in FTB interactions is Steam Gang. Solar Steam Gang are the true MVPs. Talk to Nyagi about that. I know Nyagi was going insane over Solar. Hey, new heart. That's awesome. That's actually really, really good in hardcore, so yeah, I'm not miffed about that. Not at all. Now that I think of it, I never got to electricity in proper GT. What is improper GT? I did it in MI. Modern Industrialization. Alright. I'm gonna get copper. Let's make some tools. How about it? I've been prolonging those, and don't know why. They're tools. I got all the iron for it. I don't make tools. Yeah, I know. What is that? Iron flagpole. Awesome. Please don't be the place recipe. I don't know what the fuck was in the Greg Tech Community Edition, was in the Gregicality dev's mind to make the fucking, wrench cost plates. What the hell were they thinking? Orphean, have you ever played with Gregicality or something? Nah, I know next to nothing about other mod packs. Gotcha. I still remember that I was super impressed when they added fucking... And that's how it is for some people. I'm not quite like that. I'm just kind of like a GT generalist. But, yeah, I can get that. I can get that. Yay! Completed that. Boom. Important tools. It was very nice. Yeah, I have a ton of other things I have to do. So, like, now that I got this, I can, like, technically make this pretty soon here. But I'm absolutely not going to do that. I'm going to do, like, 700 things before that. What I like in GTNH better, I would move to it. What do you like in GTNH? Good start. I like the hardcore survivalist and the sprawling progression the game has. I kind of do like that too. I think, yeah. The game took out things like the hang glider, I would like it way more. Why is that? Oh, do you think that the hang glider is not like hardcore enough or something? Hang glider trivializes the horse and the minecart. It's way overpowered. I guess. Never thought of it like that. Let's take out this tree, actually. Sprinting trivializes the minecart. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I do see that, but isn't the hang glider fairly... No, it's not fairly light. It's like MV. Are there ways... Yeah, it has railcraft in it, so you can make the minecart extremely useful. I feel like it should probably incentivize using railcraft for things more. But it just doesn't. Right, it becomes nightfall earlier in Rain Worlds. Minecart really useful. Yeah. Alright. Let us dig. Also. Ta-da! Quest done. I also played with a mod that disables sleeping. I remember I was doing that for hardcore playthroughs before as well. I remember... Oh, okay, for one thing, I know that FTB Interactions did it with FTB interactions. I don't know where I was going with that. Uh, I'm kind of wanted it to do with my pack as well because yeah, the sleeping. I wanted to make sleeping like. I think I may want to do that. I've been thinking about it for a while. Hi, Abby. Hello, Lil. How are you doing? I'm glad to see you. Having build up. Yeah, it has a bunch of turrets, but you never have to use them. Ah, there we go. Lettuce. Good. I should light up the area around the place. Speaking of which, I should probably make the torch or perimeter, as I call it. Rather than just a spaghetti hole. Hey, I love my spaghetti hole, okay? I'm gonna be making this thing a spaghetti hole. Everyone just makes a spaghetti hole. I don't want to make a spaghetti hole, but I'm going to make this thing a spaghetti hole in this specific circumstance because I don't have to make it look nice. It's only going to be like a thing for 2-ish weeks. If I end up playing it more, then I won't make it a spaghetti hole, but for right now I am. I do not need to make it anything better than a spaghetti hole. There are some things I just have to prioritize early on. Copper and cassiterite sand. It's so funny to me that, like, I found 2 veins, copper and cassiterite sand, and now I can start, like, already getting into, steam age. Though I need to find a coal vein. That would be a good idea. I'm going to do that next. I think I found, like, some coal ore a while back, so I'm gonna dig there and hope there's a coal vein. How's the GT going so far? Actually, surprisingly, this first attempt is not going bad. With more steps before Steam Age. I remember in my... Well, I did this. In my pack, you have to do ULV before getting to LV. You have to make a few ULV machines. Like Terra Firma Craft. Because I always, like, sometimes just, like, looked at the ULV machines because they're all terrible and completely useless. Did they remove most of them? I think they did. No, they didn't remove most of them. There are a few of those. Still. But yeah, and I was like, what if you had to make these machines? So, yeah. So I put that into my pack. But yeah, it's going well, Lil. It's going okay. Oh boy. I'm just trying to get a coke oven set up and probably a tinkered smeltery I need. I just need a few things. I need more stuff. Hello, Enderman. I'm going to ignore you completely. Once I set up the smeltery, I can probably get a proper set of tools. Because technically I can get into Steam, but it would be really, really boring at this point. And I don't want to do that. I want to do more. Alright, there's stuff. How long has this world been running for? 4 hours. Just a 4-hour long world. Not in this single stream. I did some stuff last night before I even decided to start streaming. But yeah, this world's 4 hours old. I remember when Carax was thinking about doing GTNH speedruns for like a few minutes. And you know, I originally tried to do some help with routing for that, but nothing ever really came up from it. Because the whole goal of this challenge is not get as far as you can in 2 weeks. It's get the most amount of quests done. It's a bit different than Carax's speedrun because it's very quest focused. I think one day someone maybe will do a GTNH speed. Yeah, I can't. Someone I can't. I think it was Twilight Flower. Came up to me. Well, not came up to me, but like asked me like, when are you gonna do 100% GTNH speedruns? And like, you know, maybe one day. One day, if I'm just like, well, not one day, but like, if I'm just like really bored and we have entered a communist utopia, fucking, maybe I'll just like spend a year out of my life making a segmented GTNH 100% speed run, but I don't know, maybe. It's a terrible idea, and no one should ever do it. Just beating it no matter the time would be a world record, right? Yes, exactly. Don't think anyone has completed... Wait. No one has? No one's completed it legit? Wait, did Gigaplex not complete it? Or was, like... I don't know. I'm outdated by like a year or two. Like I thought I thought that Gigaplex crafting the Stargate would clearly finish the quest book, but like I was thinking that like in the 2,000 other hours they had to play it, they would have done it, but someone may have done it in that time. I think I don't know. I should ask in the GTNH Discord, or one of you should ask if anyone's ever done it, actually. I need 104, but actually I need 100. That'll work. Probably. Good enough. Oh, bad idea. Terrible idea. Might not be exactly a speedrun, but I'm playing a GTNH stream event in the future. Stream the entirety of GTNH 24/7 until the last possible quest is completed. Okay. Yeah, sorry to burst your bubble, but, no, you can't do that. There's no way you're gonna be able to do that. A Gigaplex took over 5,000 hours, so unless you can stay up for more than 5,000 hours, good luck. Or unless you, like, sleep on stream, which is, you know, quality content, as the kids call it. I did have a few charity stream ideas Like, when I, like, some stupid ideas that come to mind, like, watch all of Matt Pat's FNAF videos, for example. Just watch every single game theory of it, and then at the end, you have gone insane. Okay. Maybe it's my thing that isn't great. No, that's actually fine. Yeah, good luck with completing GTNH 24/7. I think Gigaplex took like 2,000 hours to beat, so to beat the game, and apparently not even 100%. So yeah, have fun staying up for 5,000 hours. Or was it 2,000? It was something stupid like that. Maybe I'm thinking that it was 5 years with 2,000 hours. Though really, apparently a lot of that time was just AFKing. Like the last 1,000-ish hours, maybe? I'm not sure. So like, I don't know, if you did like all the other quests in that time period, maybe you'd be able to do it. Though you'd have to like also do all the forestry tree breeding, all the IC2 crop breeding. So, I mean, have fun, I guess. How much you can consider that fun, I don't know. One cool thing is that they made it so that you can view all the quests all from the start, so that's nice. Oh, you have to do a bunch of open computer stuff. Awesome. I have a plan, I think. Well, good luck. If you end up doing that, I will totally help. Maybe that would be a multiplayer thing or whatever, I don't know. We'll do something funky. Maybe it'll be like Desert Bus, where like the whole idea is to just like do it as much as you can. Like, I don't know if you people know this, but like there is technically a way to finish the Desert Bus game. It's to get 99 points, which requires driving for 8 hours twice. No, it requires driving for 8 hours 99 times. Which is, like, I believe 3 weeks. So even the Desert Bus for Charity event doesn't do it. But, like, I'm thinking that maybe one day, eventually, we're gonna have, like, a Desert Bus for Super Desert Bus for Charity, where the goal is to beat the game of Desert Bus. It'll take, like, 3 weeks, and there's gonna be just, like, a rotating cast of players, or whatever. Like, one person does one cycle, and then another person hops in and does another, you know? Something like that. Rotate in special guests sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Oh, zucchini baked stores a lot more. I'm not gonna use that. Okay, so primary idea was complete all of GTNH in a single game session. Obviously not one thing, there for a few years though. I doubt anyone has ever done that. I doubt anyone has ever beaten GTNH! You know? Like, very few people have ever done it. I made the joke a while back that maybe there are some unknown people to have beaten it, because You know, you can't really keep track of people who's being GTNH. There's not really like a scoreboard for that. So maybe like there's just this one random guy from Russia who's like Sinker Block 99, and he beat GTNH, and we just don't know about it. It's a conspiracy theory. Even people who have done they've optimized their play a lot. What do you mean? Oh, all the people who have beaten GTNH? Huh? Reward worthy. Yeah. What was it? No, it was just fucking Dream saying that it'll give someone a cape for being GTNH with thank you, with stuff for the first time. That one guy in Prussia who beat GTNH that we don't know is having a good day. I hope that too. There's just this one guy who's just like, here's my finished quest book of GTNH, and it's got like 3 views on YouTube. Or what's the equivalent of Russian YouTube? I think that's just called YouTube. Oh, please don't tell me that the fucking coal vein disappeared because of this goddamn quarry. Or, of course, my favorite conspiracy theory: Obama beat GTNH. What did I say? Was it Obama beat GTNH or Obama is in GTNH? Obama is GTNH. Thank you. He played GTNH right. He completed it. I guess, maybe. How do we know? We're not Obama. We don't know what Obama gets up to. He may play GTNH. You cannot either prove nor disprove. Hey, coal vein. Awesome. Cool. It's so stupid to get happy for coal, but like, it's usually extremely hard for me to find coal veins in GTNH. Like, ridiculously difficult. Making it totally legitimate. Thank you. You should like fake a tweet where it's like Obama and he says, "I love GTNH. GTNH was my favorite mod pack I ever played. The only thing on par with it is I don't know. It's a good mod pack." Oh yeah, I remember a while back I made this post on r/feedthebeast, which is like, what is the worst mod pack you ever played? Will you recommend it to me? And I mean, it was fairly negative, but whatever, who cares? And there were a couple of good responses. There was Volcano Black, there was Not the Bees, and there's this one that was like the ferret business or whatever. It was like a furry economy mod pack where like you would complete quests to get money, which okay, I guess. Also, I can't get back in time, so I'm just gonna like seal it off. Made that little Sayu GT iceberg. Ferret business. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. It's a very interesting idea. It's not a great one, but it is one. It certainly is a mod pack. Yeah. What can I use this for? Literally jack shit. I love the ULV stuff because it's completely useless. But yeah, ferret business. It's an interesting mod pack. It's not good. Well, I've heard that. Well, I did play it a bit. I honestly don't like mod packs like that. Mod packs with like heavy economy stuff. I don't really know anyone who does, but apparently there's a niche for it. Who among us have ever played a good mod pack? That's true. None of us play good mod packs. We should all like just, I don't know. Mod packs about money are weird. I agree. It's like, why? What? I've never understood it. I've never liked stuff like I mean, the GTNH coin system is fine. I don't like it that much, but it's fine. Minecraft Billionaire hated it the entire time. Oh boy. Yeah. Minecraft Billionaire. I think that guy's just called Notch. Anyways, so, but yeah, like, I mean, the GTNH coin system, I don't like it, but it's fine. But then there's just, like, the Omni Factory coin system, which is kind of okay. Like, I can give it a pass. Like, yeah, Omni Factory, GTNH coin system, they're meh. I don't like using them, but they're fine. But then there's just stuff where it's like, did you even plan with it? Do you even want this? Like, C Block. I played C Block a while back, and it was like, I enjoyed the pack. The pack was generally good. But just for beginners, really. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I really ever use coins for is, like, the occasional thing, like, buying Enderman spawn eggs to get Ender Pearls and melted in smeltery, or, buying some types of seeds or whatever. I don't really use it for many other things, just that. So, yeah. Who wants, like, framed around taking byproducts and doing something with them? I've never played Create Above and Beyond, but I've heard that its quote-unquote economy system is good. Actually, a significant portion of gains are just buying some building blocks. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Like, here's the thing about quest rewards and mod packs, because I'm gonna start going on about quest rewards. There's kind of a catch-22 when it comes to a mod pack creator, because it's like, loot bags aren't that good, but neither is a coin system, but you also don't know exactly what the person would want. So it's like, I don't want to do a coin system, because that feels kind of boring, and it also feels kind of like cheating. I don't want to do a loot bag system, because that's just boring. And I don't want to do and I don't necessarily want to just give them item rewards, because I don't know what they'd want, or what would help them, or what would be too OP. So it's like, what do you do? Don't like quest rewards, feels wrong. Yeah, I can get that for some things. Like, I originally was adding a lot. That scared me. I originally was doing a lot more quest rewards for my pack, but I think I'm probably going to tone them down. Have some of them just not give anything. Like, I think the GTNH quest rewards, ignoring the coins, are fine. I especially like it when hard mod packs give you, like, food to start with, from quest rewards, because I think it allows it to, like, still be hard on the food aspect without needing too much changes to it. So the waste to the player is the content you made. Yeah. I'm different, though. I'm just like... Being very unsatisfied with food is much an optional problem if you finish the quest fast enough. Yeah. Food isn't really meant to be a problem in Enigmatica 2 Expert, though. Like, the issue with Enigmatica... I don't want to say the issue with Enigmatica 2 Expert, because I think Enigmatica 2 Expert is a great pack. The problem that you end up having in Enigmatica 2 Expert is never really intended to be food. Unlike something where GTNH, where a lot of the early game is very, very much built around accurate amounts of food consumption and making sure that you get it up nice and running. Enigmatica 2 Expert, I don't think it was really thought with that in mind. I think they were just like, hey, we have Pams in here, might as well throw in nutrition, or spice of life. No, it was just nutrition. And, like, I think that's kind of boring. They could have just removed it, and it would probably just be the same. In my opinion. Like, something like FTB interactions, that's great. That is great. Is fucking I can craft the guy. No, returning this game material. No, returning this game material. Yeah. But, I mean, also, so was, like, plutonium and all those other nuclear craft things. Those were gaming materials, so, But no, I was talking about, like, how, like, something like FTB Interactions handles food very well. I really like how food is handled in FTB Interactions, by the way. It is great. Because there are some packs where food is a very essential part of the early game. And it's like, it's very key to the pack's progression and how it all works. I think GregTech does this decently. It's not the best at it, but it's also not the worst. Sure wasn't strong for it when it first came out. Yeah, it's a very intensive pack. It's not a light pack by any stretch of the imagination. It is a lot for a computer to handle. It used to take like 30 minutes for my computer to launch it. So yeah. I think it's better now, but I'm not sure. But yeah. I honestly don't like big reactors that much. Like, going back to what you said about plutonium being gaming material in a Enigmatica 2 Expert, I do not like big reactors. Compared to something, like, I get the appeal compared to nuclear craft or IC2. Nuclear craft especially, because that thing can be very complicated to get your head around. But, like, it's just so boring. Extreme reactors, big reactors. You just kind of like... It's so simple. It's not that great. It's fine. It's a simple mod, and I do like it. But I feel like it's often just kind of like put in there. It's just like a cheap power generation option. Yeah, nuclear craft could have been done better in E2A. It could have been. It was brought dirty. It was like... It was mostly just there as like a supplemental thing, which is kind of boring. The only thing that's required you touch is the processing machines. Yeah, you're not required to do any of the, any of the, like, processing, any of the, like, decay. No, you just need, like, I don't know, some of it. Yeah, it's boring. And Nuclear Craft is a great mod, honestly. I love it a lot. And it's just kind of, like, sad. Could have been done so much better, and it just wasn't. I don't think it was done because the developers hate nuclear craft or anything. I think it was the issue with that Enigmatica 2 Expert didn't start off as an expert pack. It started off as just a regular pack with a bunch of mods thrown in. And when you throw a bunch of mods in, there's going to be some playstyles that other people prefer to others. you know, it's great that they had the option of doing big reactors compared to nuclear craft. But here's the thing. It's now an expert pack. It's now a gated pack where progression is different. So these two reactor mods, one of them is going to have to go after the other. One of them's going to have to be better than the other. You know? So it created like a bit of an issue there. And I think that's why nuclear craft was kind of like extradited from being as good in Angmaka 2 Expert. You know? Okay, that's good. The normal to expert pack tightline doesn't treat packs nicely. No, it doesn't. It does not do that well. Yeah. I should turn on the music. That has been very quiet. Because it wasn't built with being an expert pack in mind. It wasn't built with the idea of progression and gating first. It was originally built to just like have a bunch of mods that like people can pick and choose to use. Matter and IC2 reactors. It was like fun, but in retrospect, it was all unnecessary. The UU matter is pretty necessary though, wasn't it? Like you can use UU matter to replicate stuff like litherite. I haven't played it heavily, but yeah, but I dropped it before environmental tech. I mean, you probably dropped it because environmental tech. You dropped packs around space tier. Is that just because you don't like how most packs handle space, or is it just like something else? Space has not been innovated on beyond galactic craft and it kind of blows. I agree so heavily with that statement. You don't believe it. You wouldn't believe me. Like, there are so many cool mods that allow you to, like, configure with space, and most people do literally nothing. They, like, there's this, advanced rocketry is in packs like, Age of Engineering and a few others, and they never add like custom planets with it or anything cool. They just kind of like slap it in as a half-assed galactic craft. When really the thing about advanced rocketry is that you can do way more with it than you can do with regular galactic craft. And it just feels like they're kind of just like they're not really thinking of it as a completely different mod. Galacticraft is still the furthest we've gone with space mods. Focus on the planets instead of like space travel. Yes, I would have loved to have like different stuff for the like I would love to have like mods that like change up space exploration a bit and have you like, okay, I need more fuel, I need different types of fuel than this and stuff, but like, no, it's just like, you get dilithium crystals and all that, and you're good in advanced rocketry. Or in, Galacticraft, you kill a boss, you get the schematic, you build the rocket. It's sort of boring. It's not bad per se, it's just sort of boring. Samey. You know? I'll be honest, I do not hate Galacticraft. It's a great mod. It's just when you kind of like play with it for the 80th time, it just feels like you're doing the same thing over and over again, and there's never anything that really changes it. Not even with like GTNH, unfortunately. GTNH still suffers from the same issue where it just feels like the same thing with Galacticraft. There's a few things about that are different, but all in all, it's the same. There's stuff like that in the, like, Galacticraft, but, like, it's all still just bleh. It was just the asteroids. Free floating in space. I need to get exactly one more cocoa brick. Surprising GTNH hasn't done much with space. I mean, it's done more than a lot of other packs, but it's just, like, still kind of boring. Like, they could do a lot with it, and, well, I'll be honest, they kind of do. They don't do nothing with it. They make plenty of things about it, but, like, it's still extremely same. It's very much the same as all the other stuffs. If you've played Galacticraft, all that's really changed is the recipes. And there's a few new planets, like, I believe there's, like, Ross, 129AB or something. Like, if I find it. Alpha Centauri. I think there's a few more planets, but, like, that's about it. There's a few more planets and all that jazz, and that's, like, really all that there is to it. And I think it's kind of difficult because there's a lot of stuff to space. Like, everyone is like, I want a mod where we can go to space. And it's just like, space travel is very time consuming. It took us 3 days to get to the moon. So, like, you don't want to do that space. No one wants to do that. Everyone wants to do the hip and cool space. The Elon Musk space, as some may say. By some, I mean myself. But I digress. A very poppy version of space. And, I mean, there's nothing very wrong with that. It's just, like, different. And it's difficult to work with. Space mod, they should play Outer Wilds first. I've heard good things about Outer Wilds. Because, like, I think there's one thing that a lot of space mods either kind of don't have, and it's a bit of redundancy. Because, like, not every planet is going to have a new cool type of rock or something. It's just going to be... Some planets are going to be fairly similar. It's just how it goes. Yeah, you can make, like, planets of all different things and all that jazz. Totally want to do 3 days of survival in space before getting to space. I mean, personally, I don't think that sounds like the most fun thing in the world. And it definitely wouldn't sound fun to everyone, so... I mean, I think, like, the only real way I'll be able to, like, I'm trying to fix space in my mod pack, and the only real way I can think of that is make the planets look interesting. Like, have different biomes for the planets that have all sorts of things with them all. You know? One idea I had a while back was, in Gregicality, there's a lot of bacterial growth stuff. It's sort of similar to what's in GTNH. And, what I had was that you could go to some alien planets to get LCL, which would speed up that bacterial growth stuff a lot. And I thought that, yeah, we could just, like, put a bunch of random shit in space and hope, and just say, hey, you people can get to that, maybe. Time to work on things like upgrading tools, assuming you got a shootable ship base. Well, yeah, but, like, that's less of, you know, going to space to land on the moon, and more like being in a space station, you know? Because if you want to spend like 3 days up in space, you should just build a space station. Moon base or space station. Yeah. And like, I know I want to do that as well with my pack. And like, the only way I can really think of doing that is just have like, the thing is that all the, I mean, one thing that I really liked is a while back I watched one of two Asgard series. It was his Project 2002 series, Project 2002 Kappa mode. And one thing I absolutely loved about it was he just decided to make his base a spacefaring civilization. So like his base was all on a bunch of different planets, and I want to like get people to do that. I want to get people to have bases on all different types of planets. But it's very hard to do that. Like, the only way that you can really do that is have some sort of resource outposts or whatever, and I know once you get interdimensional transport, you don't really need it like that. I guess, like, the word incentivize... Yeah. A while back, I think, like, with, there's no Dyson sphere in this. What is this? Okay, what the hell is galaxy space? Tier 4 rocket. Or like this. Okay. I don't know what the hell this is. Sure. Yeah. I want to like do all the Dyson Sphere stuff too. I want to like encourage that to happen in my pack, but it's all difficult. Going to and from the moon, more of an event. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be nice. But also then there's like... Look, at some point, you don't want to always just keep going on rocket launches to and from the moon. Sometimes you just want the convenience of teleportation. I mean, it's always difficult to balance that out. Yeah, clearly, he makes solar flares, Iosyndeath. Convenience is the enemy of intrigue. That's an interesting quote. Yeah, 104 buttons and you get a keyboard. Dyson Sphere just owns the sun now. Well, alright. I want to, like, have this thing in, Greg Tech Otherworlds where, like, you can make, like, a mini Dyson Sphere and it consumes, like, 8,000 scenarium a second or some dumb shit like that. And it just produces, like, giga shits of power, you know? Where it's just like, okay, now this is insane. Machine frame. Compressed mithril, what? Oh, wow. No one ever brought this up. Oh yeah, mithril is also a mythical metal. How much does Soul get us anyway? 4.8 gigashits per teraflop. What was it? What was the joke? Terashits per megafart? I think that's the joke, yeah. Why are the quintuple ingots a thing? I have never understood this once in my life. Why are the quintuple things even in the game? Make springs. I don't get it. Oh my. I'm starting to get tired. Io glowstone. You can get Io stone dust from this. Sure. I'm really compelled by dangerous pyro mods. So you want something that could kill you? This is making me want to do pack dev again. I promise you, you probably don't. I have realized my mistake. Give your generator the nights and confinement. You know what? A friend of mine, Gua, I think I mentioned him earlier. They're like pretty cool. They're the one I'm playing GTNH with right now. Well, not in this world, but like in general. And they had this idea of like a mod where you had like where it was like a regular logistical tech mod, but instead of like robots and all those machine stuff, you had like flesh powered things. Like very biological machines. Sort of like Thaumcraft golems, but like not really. Like the flesh golem, but everything's a flesh golem. Oh, yes, it's meat core. I believe that's what he called it, meat core. Or gets you zirconium. Yeah, it's like meat core or whatever, and it's just like a bunch of like things, and instead of like enhancing your eyesight by giving yourself cyborg goggles, you put like better, you just like make improved eyes out of different animal parts and then put that in your eye, you know? Mysterious crystal, the most beautiful thing in the world. To use to make a mutatron. God. The fucking dentistry stuff in this is completely stupid. So dumb. What was an elemental scanner even meant to do? Quant bow. Nice. Long lead rod. Myrtle. Okay. Why make this? Was also flesh based. I wanted to make machines to run and have to be kept on life support. I wanted the bikini lens decay to have interactions with it. That's interesting. I feel like the idea of like just like a bunch of kind of like pseudo flesh applications, I think that's pretty interesting. I want to become a biohacker in Minecraft. I feel like that would be neat. Ossified chassis, that's just a casing of old fused bones and dead muscle. The nerves are still there, the muscles move with the electricity. That is amazing. Who does... Ah, yes, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. My favorite Minecraft mod. There are a bunch of spiders up above my ass. This is bad. I should make iron armor before I Ender Iodine go far enough. Yes, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. I should really bring tool stations down here with me so I can keep mining. And it's not just boring. But whatever, it's fun. Talk. I like talking. It's fucking 2 a.m. for me now, god damn it. Of course I ended up staying up to 2 a.m. It's fine. Charged circuit squirts play used to make a comparator. Awesome. Great job, game. Max machine casing. So you make the UMV machine casing. But like, and the hull. But like, you don't use any machine with it. You don't make a machine out of it. You turn it into these hatches. Blood magic was worrying, but now you build a factory out of flesh. You need serious help. This is probably dangerous. Huh. I'm worried I'm gonna end up dying. I wanna make this mod now. Oh no. Okay. Currently alive. There's really only seems to be like one mob around me. Yeah, there's only one guy. Oh, it's just a skeleton, it looks like. Okay, so I'm alive. Currently. Alright. I should make like a staircase down here so that looks a bit more homely. Not just like the abyss. Shame I'm the only one in my personal community who can stand body horror. Yeah. Honestly, like, how do I put this? Like, of all the things that I'm kind of like interested in that needs like a tag or something, like a trigger warning, gore is probably it. I just like gore. I don't know how else to put it. Like, I don't like real gore or anything, but I just like, I don't know, kind of like the etherealness of it. Yep. Talk about YTTR crafting table. Make by splicing an enderman and a zombie together in a crafting table. I think that's what they do in Ender IO. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what happens. YTTR. What's YTTR? I'm thinking of right now is YTMND, which is not right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's good. Yes, that's gonna make whole coke. And alright. Okay. I think I'm gonna just make some iron armor and then probably be done. Because it is getting late for me, and I need to sleep. So, what is that? Getting around without dying. I still need to complete this one, but this one, I can do this. bullshit. Anyways, iron armor. I want to instantly switch that because leather armor is, don't die. Dying is bad. Alright. There we go. Alright. With that being said, I think I'm probably going to be done. Yeah, Lord. Got, like, a bunch of shit and all that done. Actually, wait. Can I make the stone spear? I can. Oh. But it's going to take, like, a new wooden spear. Well, that's a bit annoying, so no. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be done. After all that. Dying is fun, though. Not when you're in hardcore. Yeah. So I think I'm probably going to be done. Because, yeah. We got a farm. We got another coke oven. We didn't actually complete a lot of quests. We just kind of, like, did some shit. We found some places to mine and all that. And, yeah. It'll be fine. We did more stuff. That's all that matters. I am going to fill that up with some wood. Then I'm going to be gone. Thank you all for watching. It was very fun getting back into streaming and talking with chat a lot more. I hope that the bitrate didn't die too often. But yeah, I would see you all. I hope you all enjoyed. See ya.